So how does Google generate responsive ads? And I want to quickly show you this and some examples so that you've got a clear understanding. So in the way the responsive ad is, it's basically an ad that has 15 headline options and 4 descriptions. And it's also got other stuff in there as well, images, whatever. And so the way that Google works is it swaps out these headlines and the descriptions so that it can find out the best combination so that you don't have to do that. Okay, so originally how it worked is that an advertiser would have to set their headline and set their descriptions and basically say to Google, hey, I want to try this out and see how it goes. But with responsive ads, the way that it works is it kind of like automates or semi-automates that process for you so that you don't have to do it. So we're going to go into an ad now, and I'm going to quickly show you how they generate these. So the way that it works is you've got final URL, you've got the display path, so this little thing after here, it'll show up. It's not showing up yet. That's okay. We've got the headlines, so those 15 headlines that I spoke about. You've got the descriptions, and you've got any other stuff like images and asset groups and business name and all that kind of stuff. Now, when you fill in all of these, so you've got all 15 filled out for the headlines, all 4 filled out for the descriptions, what can happen is Google will swap and mix and match to find the best combinations. And you might find that I've got this little blue pin on the right-hand side. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm dictating to Google, based on psychology, based on my experience, on what headlines should kind of go in what location. So if this is the first location on the right-hand side and the second location is this fixed price thing, then I know that the fixed price thing should not go in front of the actual keyword headline on the right-hand side. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to basically use my experience and know more than the bots that, hey, this actually belongs here and this belongs here because it makes sense. Okay. And the bot's not going to know that straight away. So you need to do that and give it that, give it that direction. Now, the big thing here is if you filled out all 15 and you filled out all 4 of the descriptions here, the thing is it basically has over 30,000 permutations, 32,670 different types of ads that you'll be running. And that's another reason why I use headline pinning, because I'm trying to shorten this number all the way down so that you're not wasting your budget. Okay, because there's a lot of wastage here when people basically don't set their own headline pinning. They let the bots try to figure it out, and it takes a little longer. So if you can set your pinning, you're limiting the amount of permutations or different versions of your ads being shown, right? And then Google can decide, okay, which ones are winning. Now, how does it decide which ones are winning? Well, basically, Google will try to come up with 5,000 impressions. So what you can do is you can see how they're going by click view asset details or assets details, and we'll go through here and we'll find what are approved, what are in the first, second, and third positions, what is still in learning phase, like how long it still needs to go through to understand if it's a winning kind of headline or a good headline or the best headline. And you can see that here. So these are just good, right? So Google has basically swapped these in and out. They've had a few thousand impressions so far. Google originally, when I was looking through these, it said 5,000 impressions. Now it's saying 2,000 impressions, okay? So I guess that's good. It's got a quicker learning phase. And you'll be able to see, so we haven't seen any that says best yet. And so that just means that we can kind of go through and fix up some of our headlines. We can go through and be like, okay, well, we haven't had enough time for these ones, but if one of them said poor, then basically we can go through and swap out the poor headline and swap it out with a better one and see and split test that. So it gives us more information based on what ads are doing well. Now the combinations tells us the exact ad combinations that are doing well with each other. So for example, we can see that this plus the fixed price no tricks is doing the best apparently. In all things being equal, the top 3 that you see above here has had the most impressions, and it's inferred that these are doing the best, at the top 3 here. So we can see this is doing really well. This is doing well with 3 headlines being shown. This one's doing well with 2 headlines being shown. This description apparently is doing the best so far in this combination. And I can see that sometimes it just shows one description, not both descriptions. So this is a way that Google responsive ads are shown. And Google basically generate the ads for you in the combinations so that you don't have to do all the heavy lifting like advertisers used to do. So that's a little bit on how it works. If you've got any questions for me, leave some comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.